pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, ng bayan na to.
In only MPBL. And for our games today, first set of 3 is already done. On to our this time between the Antipolo JY Titans and the Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoie. All right, good afternoon everybody. The name is Cho Pangilinan. An honor and a pleasure to cover this ball game alongside Coach Mark Dandan and with our courtside reporter, Miss Nicole Lim. So Coach Mark, ano nga ba ang ating tournament format for this Junior MPBL Season 2?
Much like the first season, so the teams will be divided into 2 divisions, the North and the South. Single round robin per division, so all the North teams will play each other, same as South, and then the top 8 teams of each division will go into the quarterfinals in a best-of-3 series. The top 4 teams from each division will still play a best-of-3 series in the semifinals, and the top 2 teams per division will contend for the division championship, and the winners of each division will play, ibig sabihin North and South, will play for the national championship, which is also a best-of-3 series.
And with that, it's definitely a long season ahead of us. But before we continue, shout out po to Doc Atoie of Zynergia. Good afternoon to you, and we hope you enjoy our ball game. But now let's proceed to the performance and accomplishments of both teams from previous seasons, this time from the Antipolo JY Titans.
The first season, Antipolo actually made the playoffs. They had the good standing there, 6 wins, 4 losses, but they advanced to the quarterfinals. They beat Mindoro in 2 games. And then they advanced to the division semifinals where, unfortunately, they came up against a very strong Mandaluyong Microsmith team. They got swept in the division semifinals.
And with that said, there's definitely a lot of pressure for this new squad of Antipolo to perform this season. But now let's talk about the Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoie.
Oh, Manila, remember, this is going to be a team. We had Manila last season. They were previously known as the Manila Pirates, but now they are Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoie. Brand new management, brand new players, brand new coaches. Last season, they finished with a 3-7 record and they were swept by Rizal in the quarterfinals. So they're looking for a better finish dito sa second season natin ng Junior MPBL. And it's going to be tricky because it is brand new everything from management down to the players.
Yes, with that said, certainly looking to have a better season, itong Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoie. But now, let's waste no time further. Let's turn it over to our venue announcer.
Junior MPBL Season 2. It's time for your Antipolo JY Titans 18 under and Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoie 18 under. Let's meet the starters beginning with Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoie 18 under. Center number 11, Benedict Jimenez. Forward number 8, John Milano. Guard number 24, Joaquin Ruales. Also at guard number 13, Axel Rosales. Shooting guard number 3, Juancho Albedo. The head coach of Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoie 18 under is Coach Miguel Malabag, assisted by Brian Cabe and Brian Sapanta. And now, It's time to meet the starter of your Antipolo J. White Sidons 18 under. Point guard number 12, Adrian Bailon. Small forward number 8, Nino Pereira. Center number 17, Gab Talyao. Shooting guard number 18, Rob Risano. Power forward number 34, Aaron Nashon. The head coach of Antipolo J. White Titans 18 under is Coach B-Boy Simon, assisted by Ike Cadarao.
The starters, Doride Bola ng Pinoy. For Antipolo, Bailon, Ferrer, Toliao, Rizano, and Nashon. For Manila, Albero, Ruales, Melano, Rosales, and Jimenez, the 5. And all right, the jump ball in a bit to start this quarter. Certainly, again, first time to see both of these teams this season. So, really, still a lot of things to expect for them, but for now, we shall have this first quarter as Antipolo will gain the first possession of this ball game. Antipolo, shot clock at 14. Let's see what they'll do. Now at the wing, now at the low post. Inside. Now outside, Bailon sends it inside. Tough shot, will go nonetheless. That's for number 34, Nashon.
Oh, that's good patience there by Antipolo. Finding the better shot inside the paint.
Jimenez at the right wing, now top of the arc. Sends it inside. Nashon, great defense. The 3 ball from Manila, gets it to go!
Oh, good ball movement by Manila. That offense looked like it wasn't going anywhere. But good job staying patient with it, bailing themselves out with an open 3.
And the luxury of having that ability to shoot the 3 ball. Meanwhile, a 8-second violation called on Antipolo. So possession goes to Manila.
Just the lack of recognition there by Antipolo. Very nonchalant sa pagbaba ng bola.
Nonchalant. I like that term, Coach Mark.
Bago yan. Bagong season.
Hindi na pang tito yun eh. So, medyo new ground. But meanwhile, Antipolo nabs a steal. Here comes the JY Titans all the way off the glass. How do you like that?
Oh, they'll take it anywhere they can get it. A good sidestep to the finish.
Here comes Manila. Jimenez has the leather, hands it off. What shall they do? Shot clock at 13. Still has a lot of time. A whistle from our officials.
Clear foul there on number 17, Kal Cheng. Trying to fight there in the post.
14 seconds to shoot. Baseline inbound Ruales. Where shall he go? Sends it to Jimenez. At that wing. Hands it off to Ruales. Wing 3. Short on that one. Here comes Antipolo. Looks like they will take their time. Almost a steal. Bailon has it. The fake. Tough pass inside at the low post. Traveling. Oh no, not traveling violation, but a foul on the floor called on Jimenez.
Both teams so far very disorganized offensively. We can forgive them because this is their first game this season. Siyempre, may konting gigil pa yan. Once they find the rhythm, I expect them to be a little more disciplined compared to the start.
Yeah, sabi mo nga, Coach, both teams relatively new. Manila, isa lang yung returnee. Actually, no, Manila yung may isang returnee, tas Antipolo, a whole new team. So, you really, again, expect to have sloppy offense, at least at the start. But then again, Manila composes of San Sebastian boys, so kahit paano, we can expect a little system from them coming forward. So here comes Manila, speaking of. Won't go for them. Toliao with the board. Here comes the Titans. It's Ferrer, now underneath. Oh, Toliao losing it to Jimenez. Getting it like getting candy from a baby. However, play is stopped that time.
That was a good play by Jimenez. Just literally taking it away from the hands of that Antipolo player.
Meanwhile, it's a sideline inbound. This time from Rosales. So Manila up by 1 right here. Over 7 minutes remaining in the first. And Coach Oscar B-Boy Simon, of course, an NBA legend. Yan sa mga tito po dyan. Sure ako, familiar kayo dyan.
Oh, I'm very familiar with Bibo. I watched his game. I was in 6th grade. He scored 52 points
Oh, 52.
for the Laguna Lakers.
Laguna Lakers. Iba lang Lakers yung alam ng mga tao ngayon eh.
Oh, wag kalimutan ang Laguna Lakers.
But this time, Jimenez still no good. But Manila still up by 1 though. So it's Bailon for Antipolo. Sends it to the corner. Out to Bailon once more. They will take their time. Shot clock at 12. Rizano inside. Toliao, mid-range jumper inside. A key is good.
Not the prettiest jump shot, so but if it works, it works.
And you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sabi nga nila. And that wasn't definitely broken at all. Meanwhile, a three-pointer that was long from Albero. So now it's a 3-point lead for Antipolo. So here comes Bailon. Oh, that was intended inside. But Manila able to nab a steal. The fast break. Not able to convert though. Both teams wrestling for the ball. Albero has it. And a foul called on Ferrer.
Oh, Albero has been all over the place to start the game. Really bringing a lot of energy para dito sa Manila. Manila's had their shots offensively. Hindi lang talaga pumapasok to start the game. But again, wala pa masyadong rhythm yan. You know, some teams don't have as much practice time compared to others. So ito pa lang talaga, dito pa lang nila mahanap yung rhythm nila.
That's definitely circumstantial when it comes to the factors. However, a bucket made by Manila to cut the lead to just 1 for Antipolo.
It's interesting to note that Juancho Albero last year played for the Antipolo JY Titans.
Actually.
So now, facing his old team immediately.
Yeah, definitely. Again, sabi mo, Coach, itong Antipolo Titans, a new team. So, definitely, Albero, kung nag-stay man siya, new team pa rin naman talaga. So,
Technically.
Technically. So, still a lot of load to play nonetheless. But this time, it's Antipolo with the possession. What shall they do? At the corner. Putting on the moves. Mid-range jumper won't go for him. Here comes Manila. Manila has the leather. Albero to Jimenez at the low post. Backing down his defender. Draws that foul. 2 free throws on the way for him.
Good aggressiveness for Manila. Saying their half-court sets haven't really been going anywhere. So these players have taken upon themselves to make something out of nothing.
Make something out of nothing indeed, as it's so far a low-scoring quarter for us. Under 4 minutes remaining. It's a 3-point lead. Oh no, just a 1-point lead for Antipolo, as it's 5 points already for Manila. Second free throw on the way for Jimenez. That's a 1 out of 2 trip for him.
I'm looking at these lineups compared to last season. Antipolo noticeably bigger and longer than their previous iteration from last season.
Iba talaga yung mga bata ngayon, Coach, no?
Yeah.
And that's coming from me, na relatively young din. So that really says volumes about kung gaano kalalaki na yung mga bata these days. But meanwhile, a steal once more by Antipolo. Definitely again an improvement as Espayos. Oh, almost making that one, but just short on the attempt.
It's the same ball possession for Antipolo. Good recovery there by Manila. Their transition defense preventing an easy layup for Antipolo.
Corner three-pointer, short on that attempt. Manila, or rather Antipolo, will recover inside the paint. Going in, this time for Toliao.
Toliao has been very active to start the game. 1 jump shot, 1 layup.
Jimenez has the leather. Will hand it off to Albero. This time it's Milano top of the arc. Now at the wing, Novales. Oh! Rejected that time by Nashon.
Great defense there by Nashon, coming in from the weak side to reject that layup. We'll see here Nashon coming down outside your screen, sending it back to the friend zone.
Yes, friend zone indeed, as a Nature Spring timeout is called right here by Antipolo.
Yes, mga kaliga, this is an interesting game dahil Manila Health Forum has their new head coach, Miguel Malabag. He said a while ago na maliban sa conditioning, mas focus sila sa defense because he believed that defense is the most important when it comes to basketball. Samantala, on the opposite team, Coach Bibo said that they need to build a strong team since bago lahat, halos kalahati ng kanilang team. He also said that the player need is to be committed and competitive when playing on the court. Ano kaya ang kanilang ipapakita sa kanilang unang paghaharap here in their first game of Season 2? This game is also brought to you by Pound for Pound, the move of the game, the right ball ng Pinoy, the official ball of the Junior MPBL, and of course to Pound Active, the official merchandise store of Pound for Pound. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Nicole, for that report. Again, defense nga ang gustong panagot ng Manila for this slow start. Ito namang Antipolo, same. No, they want a strong start, strong defense that will lead eventually to offense, Coach Mark.
Of course, you want to be on point when it comes to their defense. No basketball team or no coach will want their team to be lacking or caught lacking defensively. So I understand that both coaches here, they want to start strong defensively and let that feed their offense. You know, getting in transition, getting easy layups or open threes.
Yes, and I think that's what most people din yung hindi maintindihan, Coach Mark, no, na good defense. Pag maganda yung defense mo, syempre gaganahan ka on offense. So that's what most people miss on that concept.
Oh, exactly. So, you know, being a good defensive team gives you a lot of energy, positive energy din, from guys on the floor to guys on the bench.
Meanwhile, over 2 minutes remaining in our first period. Oh, off the glass that time. Coming from number 10 of Antipolo, that is Abejehuela.
Open pa pala ang bangko ng Sabado dito sa Antipolo.
Manila has the possession. What shall they do? Jimenez top of the arc. Finding a teammate to pass on. Oh, will settle for that step back three. Won't go for him. And a foul. That will give Manila the possession back.
No, poor job blocking out by Antipolo. That easily could have been quick rebound and an outlet, but instead now they're sending Manila to the free throw line. Penalty na kagad itong Antipolo JY Titans.
Yes, penalty indeed for Antipolo. Meanwhile, Manila still has 3 fouls to give. So it's Milano on the line once more. No good on that first free throw.
No, one other thing I've noticed dito sa bagong season natin ng Junior MPBL. You know, I'm looking at, I'm a coach, so I'm looking at the coaching staff kanina. No, we had San Juan and Rizal, now Manila and itong Antipolo. The coaching staffs are bigger now this season compared to last year. So you know na there's a certain sense of urgency na gusto mag-level up nitong mga teams natin this second season.
Yeah, I mean, it's all aspects in a team, coach, no? Like, hindi lang sa players, hindi lang sa sistema just that correlates to the coaches. So definitely something important din na kailangan i-take notice ng teams. But meanwhile, almost a make there for Antipolo. Manila. Oh, Antipolo will recover it. Zeller has it. Both teams wrestling for it. Ends up with Antipolo. Espayos takes it inside. Tough shot. Goes in anyway.
Tough shot is an understatement, Cho. I don't know how he got that off. But Espayos, the shot of the game so far.
Franco to Milano. Oh, that Antipolo team is just too gritty as they get another steal. Zeller and Espayos gluing themselves to this Manila boys.
You look at the hustle. And sabi mo nga, this Antipolo team, so gritty. Look at Espayos, just a running sky hook.
Damn.
All 5 feet 4 of him going up against the trees. That's a Quite the shot by Espayos.
Yeah, I mean, quite the shot. Tough shot, difficult shot. You could say it however you want. But Espayos once again will send it to his teammate now outside. Ferrer, step back. Three-pointer. Short.
He should have shot that immediately after he stepped back. Medyo tinignan pa niya yung bantay niya kasi pag step back niya. Nawala yung rhythm niya dun.
The last 27 seconds of our opening chapter. It's a 4-point lead for Antipolo. But Manila able to gain possession. Agoho against Zeller. Scoring at will.
A better press break there from Manila. Goho with the lefty layup.
Espayos. Abejuela. Last 8 seconds. Shot clock is off. Espayos for 3. Won't go. Last 2 seconds. They need to put a shot up and they do. But that's off. As that will be the end of our opening chapter. It's 12 to 11. 1-point lead for your Antipolo JY Titans. Another look on what transpired on that first quarter. Relatively a low-scoring game, low-scoring quarter for both teams. But then again, tulad na sabi ni Miss Nicole Lim, defense nga ang gusto nilang i-focus. So reasonably, that's the result. And the Junior MPBL will be right back. It's 12 to 11. Again, a 1-point lead for the Antipolo JY Titans as the second chapter will commence shortly. So it'll be Manila possession right here. It's Novales at the half-court inbound. And a quick shout out, of course, to Doride Bola ng Pinoy, the official ball of the Junior MPBL. Manila has it. Agoho sends it to the top of the arc. Franco, the three-pointer won't go for him.
Still very poor shooting from Manila. They are now 2 out of 11 from the field. Really, the free throw shooting keeping them in this game.
Hilario rips the ropes from that right wing.
Open three-point shot by Hilario. Full confidence. Bagong pasok. Walang problema.
And that's what you like, Coach Mark. As this time, Manila answering back with a two-pointer.
Oh, a rare paint touch from Manila. Getting penetration deep in the paint. Finding the open guy for the layup.
Zeller won't go for him, but this time it's Espayos. Oh, the pass to Zeller. Tough shot though. That was too deep. Forward pass, Agoho, that came from Franco. Out to Franco once more. And that left side of the arc. Sends it to the top of the arc. Now it's still with Manila. Oh, from the parking lot. Gets it to go!
Novales is shooting that all the way from Sumulong Highway. Full confidence in that release.
Antipolo, how will they respond? They have it. Abuela sends it inside. That was number 26, Lumugdang.
It's a good delayed pick and roll there from Antipolo. In a thread the needle pass by Hilario through like maybe 5 hands there.
Oh, an error right there. That was intended for Novales. Great defense shown by Antipolo.
Manila has had problems with this pressure for Antipolo. We'll see again. The three-point shot by Novales all the way from Sumulong Highway. Ang layo nun, Joe.
Penning sends it to the right side of the arc. Now Hilario, another attempt. That is a bad miss right there. Ball will go to Manila.
Hilario not really in balance with that shot. Catching nothing but air.
Here comes Manila. Oh, the gritty defense by Antipolo. Franco. Now to the corner, it's Agoho. Oh, that was intended for Franco, almost losing it. The three-pointer, still no good for Manila. So far, it has been Novales making that three-pointer for them.
Again, Antipolo doing a great job not allowing Manila to get into the paint. You see here, poor blockout lang by Penning, giving up that foul. But not to discredit the defense of Antipolo, Manila has to do a better job getting inside the paint and not turning the ball over just like that.
Speaking of, Manila able to recover. Franco sends it to the low post at De La Puerto. Attacking the paint. Oh, he loses it. But it will stay with Manila. Last touch from an Antipolo player.
Antipolo defense swarming itong Manila, not giving them any room to even breathe when they have the basketball.
Manila looking to convert. However, another whistle. They will retain possession. Baseline inbound. Novales sends it to Agoho. The screen. How will they respond? Franco once more. Now Agoho. Thought about that three. 3-second violation.
A lot of standing around there for Manila. Offensively, not a lot of ball movement coming from the guys in black.
Antipolo. 6 minutes remaining in our second chapter. Martin sends it to the corner. Baseline jumper. Will not settle for that. And a foul on the floor called on Manila.
Oh, that was a really good fake by Lumugdang there. Really selling that, drawing the foul.
So it's a baseline inbound. Mid-range jumper, Hilario ripping the ropes once more.
Hilario, instant impact off the bench. 5 points immediately dito sa second quarter natin. So that's good contribution from the bench, especially in a low-scoring game like this.
Yes, you definitely need that wild card once in a while. As Ruales, the pick from De La Puerto. Inside, almost an end one. 2 free throws for him nonetheless. That was number 0 of Manila, De Lima.
Good things happen when Manila gets that ball inside the pin. Kasi kanina, on the rare instances na nagawa nila yun, they were able to find the drop pass. Once again, Ruales getting deep in the paint, handing off the drop pass, and De Lima fishing the foul underneath.
So first free throw on the way for De Lima. That is off the mark. They are down by 3 over 5 minutes remaining in our second chapter. Second free throw on the way. 1 out of 2 trip for De Lima. Meanwhile, substitutions right here for Antipolo. So they have possession right here. They're up by 2. Here comes the Titans. Penning. Now to Ferrer against Ruales. Great passing. Hilario once more. In and out for him. And a whistle from the referee. Possession stays with Antipolo.
So interesting jump shot itong si Hilario. I wouldn't call it a jump shot. It's more of a set shot. Not a lot of kids these days shoot that way. Maraming sa ngayon gusto nilang shoot parang NBA player. Todo talon.
Jump shot talaga on jump shot.
Itong si Hilario, old school. Tingnan mo yung release.
Exactly. And no hesitation from that guy. However, still not making it on the second try. Turnover for Manila though, so Antipolo will have another chance.
Oh, interesting stat here. Manila has more turnovers than made field goals. That's now 7 turnovers for Manila with only 5 made field goals. And we're almost Yeah, well, more than halfway into our second quarter.
That is definitely something to find a solution for Manila. But this time it's Martin. Tough shot, gets it to go.
Tough shot indeed, rejecting that ball screen, floating to his side. A lot of finesse there by Martin.
De Lima, that came from Jimenez. Oh, the reverse layup won't go for him. Great defense once more being showcased by the JY Titans. Ferrer, short on the attempt, De Lima, able to recover it. Here comes Manila, Ruales has the leather, steps on the brakes now, it's Jimenez at the right side of the arc against Ferrer, putting on the moves, kicks it out to De Lima. No good on that midi. And a foul called on Daniel Franco, so that means possession goes to Antipolo.
Manila got lucky there na talagang na foul itong Antipolo. See again the great attack and ang matatawag natin nun, side away floater. So, papunta sa left side eh.
Ilang talaga, coach, kasi malaki yung defender. But then again, that is a floater. Meanwhile, it's Ferrer. Oh, extra pass. How do you like that?
He faked everyone, including us.
And a Nature Spring timeout called by Manila. Another look at that gorgeous extra pass. Hilario, quality minutes for Coach Oscar B-Boy Simon. And we shall be right back. Six-point lead for Antipolo, under 3 minutes remaining in our second chapter. So possession will go to Manila. And it's number 16, Lukban, on the inbound. Ruales bringing it down back to Lukban. Looking to take their time. Putting on the moves, will set the play. Jimenez has the leather. Inside the key, now inside the paint. Oh, won't go in for him.
One and done right there for Manila. Again, their offense has been lacking dito sa game natin.
Ferrer now to Hilario, directing the offense against Franco. Back to Hilario, give and go action for Antipolo.
Great stuff there offensively from Antipolo. They faked a staggered screen on the right side, allowing itong two-man game nila Hilario to open up in the middle.
Ruales, the screen set by De Lima. Ruales will not use it. He's inside the paint. Foul on the floor, I believe called on Ferrer. Or rather on Martin.
Now, despite the foul, you like the aggressiveness defensively of Antipolo, really trying to push Manila to the sidelines, not allowing attacks going to the middle.
So it's a sideline inbound. Lukban now to Jimenez against Nacion. Looking for Ruales. Will hand it off to him. Jimenez trying to get free. It is a corner three-pointer. Won't go. Jimenez looking for that offensive rebound, and he does. Attacking. Sent it to the corner once more. Albero. Short. Still for Manila. Oh, what a pass, Martin. That bounce pass to Hilario. And one.
No, Hilario has taken over dito sa second quarter natin. This running attack. This is now a 10-0 run. Let's see the pound for pound fitness, foul counted. Moving the game. Great pass, Cho.
Yes, definitely a momentum booster for this Antipolo squad. And it's now, more importantly, a 10-point lead for them, a chance to make it 11 over a minute remaining in our chapter number 2. And does make it 11. Hilario, once again, quality minutes for Coach B-Boy Simon.
No, that's 12 points now for Hilario. All in the second quarter. He's outscored Manila by himself.
Ruales against Nacion. Manila will have to do something. Roales takes it upon himself. In and out for him. De Lima. Monster rebound. Was not able to put it back. 2 free throws for him nonetheless.
Now you said it right there, Cho. Manila just doing things by themselves. Nagkakanya-kanya itong opensa nila ngayon. Not really getting anywhere. We see the Antipolo team owners here watching their team. Very happy with the result so far. Despite it only being the first half. A good start for the JY Titans. But going back to Manila, a lot of one-on-ones. And De Lima just hustling to get that offensive rebound to break the run of Antipolo.
And will you agree, Coach? Facing a team for the first time and playing for the first time, is it just a matter of kung sino yung unang mag-adjust sa inyong dalawa?
Of course, kasi yun nga, hindi mo pa nakikita itong kalaban mo. You don't have the benefit of scouting. So it's really in-game adjustments would be very important for both these teams.
In-game adjustments. Yung nga sabi ni Coach Mark as here comes Manila. Another foul on the floor, I believe called on Pacaldo. So it's still not on the penalty. However, Antipolo has 3 fouls to their name. Oh, so 2 free throws now for Albero. So it was indeed penalty for Antipolo. But Albero, luckily for Antipolo, missed that one. They are still up by double digits. Last 17 seconds of the second chapter. 0 out of 2 for Albero. Tough break for Manila. Martin has it. Now to Ferrer. Pacaldo inside, losing the leather. Last 6 seconds. Possession will go to Manila. What shall they do with some little time? Roales. 2 seconds. They need to put it up. And they do. And they go in. Oh. What a shot to end the quarter. Again, they badly needed that one, considering their tough outing in the second period. And again, that will be the end of our first half. It's 28-21, 7-point lead for Antipolo JY Titans.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ng mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MP.
And a couple of highlights being shown right here after that first half action between the Antipolo JY Titans and the Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoie. It's 28-21, up by 7 as the second half shall start in a bit. Leading the charge for Antipolo with 12 points off the bench. And it's De Lima for Manila with 5 points. So still a lot of work to be done by Manila, but Antipolo.
Antipolo without that offensive spark by Hilario off the bench. 12 points all off the bench.
And our Chris Jacobs collection, fan of the game. Once again, it's Chris Jacobs collection for affordable but quality daily perfume. Siyempre, pag pogi, hindi lang mukha yung pogi, kailangan mabago din, Coach Mark.
Parang tayo.
Oh,
Diba?
Omsim. Kami po ang example.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, couple of warm-up shots lang for our players before we continue our ball game.
Now we're looking at the stats here. The thing that's keeping Manila in the game, as you see the proud management and owners of the Antipolo JY Titans dito sa halftime. They must be happy because the JY Titans are playing well. 48% from the field shooting compared to only 27 from Manila. But you're looking at the free throws. Antipolo has only shot one free throw, that end one play by Hilario. Sa kabila naman ito Manila shooting 7 out of 12 from the free throw line, really trying to keep themselves in this game. Out-rebounding itong Antipolo is Manila 17-14. But the turnovers, that has been the story for Manila. 7 turnovers to only 5 for Antipolo. Again, Manila has more turnovers than made field goals in that first half. 7 turnovers to only 6 made field goals for Manila with Doc Atoie.
And what's surprising, Coach Mark, is only one free throw for Antipolo, pero they led as much as 11. That's definitely a tough break.
Again, you're looking at the peripheral stats, the second chance, but the points in the paint really key for Antipolo. 18-8. This goes to show the quality of shots that Antipolo has been taking. Most of their shots has been two-pointers or inside the paint attempts. They've shot, they've made 12 two-point attempts and 1 three-pointer. So a bulk of their scoring really is coming from the paint.
Antipolo definitely will have a target on their back entering this second half. But Manila, of course, will have to outperform themselves in that first half. So again, just a bit as our game shall start. And a quick shout out first to Doride Bola ng Pinoy. That's the basketball our players are using. Of course, shout out as well to Pound Active and to Wing Bowl. Thank you very much.
Wing Bowl. Meron ba tayo nun?
Meron. Siyempre. Di pwedeng wala. So seems like it's a baseline, or rather sideline inbound. Possession of Antipolo, if I'm not mistaken. So players still sorting out. Coach B-Boy still finalizing his 5 for this quarter. Couple of discussions. Oh. Technical foul, I believe, called the number 7. That's Hilario, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, number 77. That's Pacaldo.
I think that was our rule na hindi ka pwede mag-tuck in ng jersey mo once you're inside the playing court. That's been the rule by our good senators in sa lahat ng kanyang, from the junior to the senior version of the MPBL. So players have to be aware of that certainly little quirk dito sa liga natin. But Manila just missed a free throw.
Yeah, luckily. I was about to say it, Coach Mark. Luckily for Antipolo, nagmintis yung free throw ni De Lima. So right now, Ferrer has it. Attacks it. Short on his attempt. Here comes Jimenez. Still has the leather. Sends it to the wing. They will take their time. Ruales has the leather. Shot clock at 10. We have to do something. Kicks it out. Albero for 3. Ripping the ropes.
Albero again, starting well dito sa second half natin. Much like how he started that first quarter. But Manila needs more of that. Attack, kick, and attack again, finding good shots.
Abuela. This time to Nashon. Inside the key jumper. Tried it off the glass, won't go. Has the offensive board. Still no good on that second try. Jimenez nabs the board.
A good start for Manila here. Getting a stop. Finding a 3 earlier. Now the key here is how they will sustain this flow na meron sila dito sa start ng third quarter.
Rosales. That came from Ruales. Now to Albero. At the low post this time. Manila setting up more offense. Rosales. No good on that 3-point jumper. Antipolo has the chance. However, a steal by Benedict Jimenez takes it away. And a Nature Spring timeout called by Coach Oscar B-Boy Simon. 2-point lead now for Antipolo. Another look at that breakaway from Benedict Jimenez. And once again, 28-26, 2-point lead for the JY Titans. (28-26). Once again, it's a 2-point lead. Just a 2-point lead for Antipolo, as Manila seem to have found, at least for now, their footing.
Really a quick 5 points thanks to their defense. Getting some stops, finding open shooters. Yung pinag-usapan natin kanina start ng game. So since this is their first time seeing each other and yung focus nila depensa, it's really feeding their offense, especially now for Manila.
Yes, not only playing against each other, but playing with one another in a real ball game. So right now, that was an air ball coming from Antipolo. So Manila, another chance. A chance to tie or a chance to take the lead. Ruales, now to Albero. Now to Jimenez. Nashon guarding him. Inside. No good. Hits the under of the backboard. So it's Antipolo. Oh, quick fire 3. Won't go though. Nashon, put back is good.
Again, points in the paint for Antipolo, keeping them afloat. Good hustle there from the two big guys of the JY Titans.
Ruales has been the primary ball handler for Antipolo, or rather Manila. Jimenez out to Ruales once more. Nowhere to go, Milano. Bailout three-pointer goes in anyway.
Again, another attack, another kick out, and another open shot from Manila. They have found their rhythm right now offensively.
Make that just a 2-point lead for Antipolo. Actually, correction, it's a 1-point lead for Antipolo. Over 7 minutes remaining in our third chapter. Meanwhile, it's 2 free throws for Nacion. So first free throw on the way. Gives them a 2-point lead, a chance to give them a 3-point lead.
So there's been a big dip in terms of Antipolo's energy defensively from the first half to the second half. They're letting Manila beat them easily off these light dribble attacks, just like this by Ruales. And he's getting those kickouts for these threes.
And that's what you like. Defense focused on Ruales, the primary ball handler. So kahit papano may nalilibre na shooters. But meanwhile, Antipolo has possession. Martin. Oh, shifty move.
Too shifty. Pati yung teammate niya na-shift out of position sa sobrang shifty nito si Martin. But Manila, again, their defense has been on point, locking down itong atake ng Antipolo. Now let's see if it continues to feed their offense.
Ruales brings it up for Manila. Oh,
Offensive foul on Jimenez.
and Jimenez obviously
And
not
a tech.
happy. Oh,
And a tech on Jimenez. Now he has to remember a technical counts as a personal foul, so that's automatically 2 fouls on Jimenez.
yes, and definitely a big development right there. So that will earn him a trip to the bench at least for now. Kung kailan nakakabawi na kahit papano yung Manila. Doon pa napaupo itong si Jimenez.
And that's his 4th. So that hurts because we might not see Benedict Jimenez this whole quarter. Kasi nga, 4 fouls na siya. We only have 5 dito sa junior MPBL. And he's been such a force inside. Nahihirapan na umatake sa loob itong Antipolo thanks to his defensive presence. So we'll see how, again, Manila has to do a lot more adjustments now that their primary big man, Benedict Jimenez, is on the bench due to foul trouble.
Yes, and not only for the rest of the third. Who knows, baka ipaupo pa siya sa opening minutes of the fourth.
So maaga eh. Wala pa tayong halfway sa third quarter natin. He already has 4 fouls.
So if you're Antipolo, definitely an advantage. Ferrer came from that baseline inbound. Has the leather. Sends it out. Great passing by Antipolo. Setting up the offense. Inside, that was intended for Nacion. Possession will go to Manila after that whistle against Antipolo.
Now, one thing I've noticed sa offense nitong Antipolo, they don't use a lot of ball screens, which is very rare nowadays in today's game. Very ball screen centric ang opensa ng maraming tao sa mundo ngayon.
More of off-ball movements, no, coach? Meanwhile, Ruales unsuccessful. So Antipolo, they are up by 3. Martin sends it to Ferrer. Oh, thought about that 3. We'll take it inside. Inside the key jumper, basket! And one silky smooth jumper for Ferrer. And that is a pound-for-pound fitness foul counted move of the game.
Kaya pala pinag-isipan ni Ferrer yun. Gusto niya ng step back and one. A pound for pound fitness foul counted move of the game. Ferrer only his first conversion in the game, but comes at a crucial time.
And a chance to make it a 3-point play. More importantly, give them a 6-point lead. Under 5 minutes remaining in this third chapter. Makes the bonus free throw and a timeout presented by Nature Spring, is called by Manila. So once again, it's a 5-point lead for Antipolo as we head into this Nature Spring timeout. Back to the action right here, 35-29. 6 points po ang agwat between these two teams, Antipolo JY Titans and the Manila Health Forum with Doc Atoie.
Oh, interesting, Cho, na hindi pa natin nakikita si Jed Hilario checking in the game. He had 12 points in the first half, but deep into this third quarter, we haven't seen even yung kanyang anino. Wala pa sa loob ng court.
Nonetheless, Antipolo still up. Roales. Short on that mid-range jumper. De La Puerto. A whistle from our officials. With possession will stay with Manila. It's a baseline inbound. So it'll be Roales to direct. Where shall he go? To Agoho. But that's foiled. Possession will go to Antipolo.
A lot of these mistakes by Manila just show siguro, despite them having 7 guys from the San Sebastian high school team, siyempre 20 din yung lineup na yun. So a lot of guys are really, tama ka, Cho, playing together for the first time in their lives. Yep. First time nila magkakakilala. So it's really a lot more disconnect than connect dito sa team na to.
Definitely, that will develop in the upcoming games. Pero for now, the here and now, that's a fact. So, yun yung kailangan nilang solusyonan. But props to them, hindi din naman ganun kalayo. And they've shown glimpses na kaya naman talaga nilang magkaroon ng mga offensive runs.
You can say the same about itong Antipolo. Hindi nila masustain whatever run they're trying to get into. Especially pag nag-iikot na sila ng tao, guys coming off the bench. Again, that's going to be the challenge of a lot of teams dito sa Junior MPBL. I know some teams will have cores na based off a school team. So that in itself is a strength for any school coming in or any team participating dito sa Junior MPBL. But a lot of our teams are strangers to each other to start the season.
To say the least, strangers. But I'm sure they're no stranger to the game of basketball. So at the end of the day, let's hope they'll find a solution. Meanwhile, Agoho will send it out. Milano, three-pointer, ripping the ropes.
Oh, Milano has shown the stroke. He has good height for a forward, can play 3 or 4. And shown the touch. Very impressive debut here for Milano.
Ferrer, the snatchback, will not settle. Espayos, another pass. Hilario, jump shot, won't go. Both teams wrestling for it. De La Puerto ends with it.
Green light talaga itong si Hilario. Pagpasok pa lang, hagis agad. Milano going for back-to-back.
The second try by Milano, that was foiled. So possession goes to Antipolo. Another look at that Milano. Long bomb goes in for him. So it's under 3 minutes remaining in our third chapter. Definitely a low-scoring game. Ferrer takes it inside. And a whistle once more, foul on the floor.
And this is what I really enjoy about covering games dito para sa Junior MPBL. You see these raw talents, di ba, in person. You can kind of see what they can become with proper training, good exposure na nadadalan natin dito sa Junior MPBL. And ito naman yung kinaganda talaga na meron tayong Junior MPBL. You see kids like Milano, itong si Ferrer, they might not be as familiar names as a lot of more famous high school kids like Jared Bahay, diba, or Andy Himao. But you see these kids, you see what they could do or what they're able to do right now. And if you're a coach like me, matutuwa ka para sa future ng basketball dito sa Pilipinas.
Actually, kapag di nga kilala tapos magaling, masaya pa kayo.
Diba?
Kasi less likely makuha pa ng iba.
Eh, well.
And actually, Coach, diba, last season may nirelease yung Junior MPBL list of players who tried out and made the team.
Made the teams.
Definite,
Madami din yun.
Ang dami.
Madami sila.
Naalala ko, mga 3 poster yun sa isang Facebook post. But meanwhile, it's Manila. Desperate for a shot, but gets called for a traveling violation. Now top of the arc. Abehuela rather. Espayos. Hilario. Left wing 3. Won't go for him. De Los Santos with the board.
No, baliktad naman ang kwento dito sa third quarter. The half-court offense for Antipolo has disappeared. And Manila using in their defense to get out on the fast breaks and giving them a lot of energy.
Antipolo, stellar defense. Last 37 seconds. Espayos to the other side. Abehuela. Step back. Won't go for him. Able to recover. Put back is good for Antipolo. 2-point lead for them.
Great job on the broken play there by Antipolo. Hilario with the hustle, finding his big man underneath.
Agoho has the leather. Will take it inside. Foul on the floor against Antipolo.